Sherelle here again. This is Pinky's Gembox TV. And what's up? What's going on? I hope all is well with y'all today. I just got some ice cream here and I just felt like I just wanted to talk about how this quarantine has affected my life. So, oh man, quarantine. Who would have thought in 2020? Tell me, who in the world would have thought this was going to be the plan for this year? Big things popping, little stuff stopping. And it turns out everything had to stop. Now we coming out of it. It's in the summer. We just starting the summer. It's the beginning of summer, and we are, we're getting into it. We're getting ready to, open back up here and there. People are, going back out. I'm in Virginia, so I think we're considered. Well, we're in what they call phase 2 of opening up. So it's just interesting to me. This whole season, this whole year has been very interesting. I mean, down to the kids, just being out of school. If I was a kid and this happened, now, we didn't have social media back then, so, I might have would have been like, man, I wish I can see my friends. I want to go back to school. But just to be off and not be obligated to do that online work, I think I would have enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, so just reflections on the quarantine. So for me, let me start off with work. So for me, I actually already work from home. I've been working from home for about probably been 3 years now. I've been working from home. I work, so I got my computer. I work pretty much customer service as a pharmacy technician. So I pretty much, my computer and my phone is all set up upstairs. And so that part, the work part of the whole situation did not affect me. And look, I don't say that I say that humbly, because I thank God that, I didn't have to go through in my line of work, I didn't have to worry about, oh my God, are we going to shut down? Are we going to close? What are we going to do for work? Are we going to have to file unemployment? You know what I mean? Like, that was, a blessing that our income in our household never ended. My husband also, his job considered essential. So he never missed a day from work. He continued to, go to work Monday through Friday. Still went to work. And it was cool. Like, we didn't miss a paycheck or nothing. So that part of the whole quarantine situation did not affect me. The workload was interesting because I do deal with customers, so just hearing the different experiences, with customers, that was interesting. Also trying to accommodate them in this season was interesting, and it was, that part of it was, kind of a different experience. Like I said, trying to accommodate customers in the midst of all that's going on was like very important. So that's one thing work wise, as how I, that, affected me directly. What else? So work, cool. This time and this season has caused me to amp up my focus and devotion, like, to the things that I want to achieve and accomplish. So like, because I don't have any obligations to go, I haven't had any obligation to go anywhere or be anywhere, routinely like we normally would. That's been a plus, because it's like, okay, now I can finish this book. Now I can go hard in this class. Now I can, really sit and focus on, what I need to do right now on this, and that. You know what I'm saying? I can sit down and focus and write and stuff like that. So that's been a plus. And I think this season has birthed and pushed me to go ahead and let go of the insecurities and let go of all of, I'm late to the game, or I don't have anything, I'm not going to be able to be as good as this person's channel or this one, or I don't speak as well as that one. I'm not as elegant and versed as that one. It was like this season, God been on me hard, like, get out of your way, bruh. Like, just come on. Like, come on and live, bruh. Live. You know what I mean? And so that's what this season been all about, like, setting myself up to live, like, just going through and doing what, whatever I need to do, so that I don't live a life of regret. You know what I'm saying? So I don't sit around and reach 40 and say, I should have did this in my 30s. I should have did this. You know what I'm saying? I should have did that. I should have did a lot of things. I should have been doing a whole lot of things way back when, because I'm a creative person and I've been creative, but I've been insecure. So I never would release. I never would do. I never would let it out, because I was so insecure about my ideas or my thoughts or how it sounded or how it looked, but I'm so over that. Who cares? Oh well. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Either way, I'm here. I'm gonna do it. You feel me? So that's one thing. It's been a season of focus. The protest, the protests that the past 2 weeks, I cannot lie, and I gotta get this out. The past 2 weeks, I have been thrown off. Now let me be honest about that. The past 2 weeks, ever since it seemed like, ever since the George Floyd killing, I've been like thrown off. I can't even lie. I have been, that whole situation threw me for a loop. I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting to be so affected by that. Like, I'm talking about, I was sad. I was angry. It was hard to pray. I felt like, as a believer, we're going to have a different viewpoint, a different approach than the world. But I must be honest in saying that I felt like I was feeling like, I felt like fellow believers wasn't understanding the severity of the situation and blowing it off. I felt felt off about what's my part, what I should do. And I had to step away from social media for like a week. I took a week off. I took a week from a lot of our ministry events are now online. So we have prayer online. We've been having prayer online, prayer call, but Bible study, we moved that to online, live on YouTube and Facebook, where we all, we're in a meeting and we can still be interactive from our homes. And that's been like a mad, it's just been so blessed. The Lord has been exponentially growing our Bible study. And so, but I took a break, I just took a break from, I'm always there. I don't pretty much miss something. And honestly, I feel like I'm such a loyalist that I get kind of, I feel off when I'm not, like, when I'm committed to something and I don't participate for like one time or something, I feel off. You know what I'm saying? I feel guilty. I feel like, I'm like, I need to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you feel, it feels off when I'm not there. And so, but I know that I know a part of me is a natural performer and I'm a loyalist. So like, if I say I want to do something, I like to commit to it and stick to it and not stray off. So I felt off just from that too, like not, just taking my much needed just self-care break, like a mental break, and trying to just get quiet and not react or not let my emotions and feelings lead my way. And so I feel much better. I took that was the past week, I took that break. And so that was a much needed mental break. Much needed. And so that's that. Quarantine, let's see. Reflections from quarantine. Family. I think the one part of the quarantine that has been absolutely thriving is family. It's like, because we couldn't go nowhere, the time that we have been spending together has been fun. We have been cherishing our time together. It's just been good to hang out. And then, knowing that everybody at my mom's house got tested and was, nobody has corona, nobody had any issues. And so we would just go in their backyard and hang out. And those backyard just days of fun with the kids and the grandkids and mom and dad and just chilling has been such a reliever. Like, those times together with the family has been so fun. And I mean, our family has came a long way. I got stories for days about our family journey, right? But lately, as we become adults, as we, had our own children, and it's been so much better. You know what I'm saying? We still got things, here and there, but overall, like, the time we just been spending together been so great. My marriage, I feel so close to my husband. I feel, I really realize, I have a rider, somebody that, he gets me, and he gets me completely. He gets me all the way around. And it's good to just have somebody that absolutely understands you, even when you were when you're in a wreck. When you're a wreck, not in a wreck, but when you're a wreck, when you are, just torn, and they don't, they know just the right amount of pressure, the right amount of relief that you need. And it's just, it just feels so good, you know what I'm saying, to know that I got somebody for me, you know what I'm saying, that accept me for me, you know what I'm saying, don't look down on me because I'm having a weak moment, don't look down on me because I don't feel well in a moment, you know, just whatever, you know. I had got, you know, I got sick the past week too, and well, it was like I had this issue, like an abscess under my arm, and then I had another issue in the back of my head, and it's like I had to keep going back to the doctor. Like I went back like 3 times or whatever, and it was just good to have somebody that was there for me. You know, I had a temperature one day, real bad temperature, real bad fever or whatever, and just to have somebody that ride for you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? He slept beside me even though I was burning up hot. You know what I'm saying? And he slept beside me because, you know, just to make sure that I was gonna be alright through the night, you know, because I was having a hard time. So it's like our marriage just been growing, and like I said, I got stories and talks for days about the marriage. Like I will literally be having many of episodes about marriage and what it took for our marriage to get better. I have plenty of that. I'll get into it, but you know, it just feels good to have somebody that really loves me, really down for me, and really holds me down, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's like, family has just been thriving in the quarantine, and I thank God for that, yo, like, because that's the most important thing, that's the most important foundation is family, you know what I'm saying? Besides God gotta be the foundation, and then the family gotta be right on top of that, like, you know what I'm saying? So just to know that I have those two in the bag, I feel good about life, you know what I'm saying? I feel peaceful, I feel joy, you know what I'm saying? Even though in moments I may not feel happy, or I may not be all the way 100, but overall I got my joy because I know God is with me. Even when I'm down, yo, even when I'm off, I know that God never leaving me. You know what I'm saying? He's there, and He always send words. Even when I don't want to, you know, even when I'm off or I'm not in my word or something, He sends a word. He reels me back in. It's like He is relentless to make sure, you know what I'm saying, He comes see about me. He makes sure He reels me back in. Like He lets me know, like, don't forget your stamp. Like, you're my child. You know what I'm saying? And it just feels good, yo. It feels so good. And just to have family back you with that. You know what I'm saying? To have family and have a husband and even your kids, you know what I'm saying, that, and they just still love you. They still think the world of you, think the best of you. You know what I'm saying? It's just so wonderful. And so I'm grateful. So yeah, that's the main thing. Just reflecting about, you know, this quarantine season. It's just been cool. It's been really good. It's been a good time for me and mine. I pray for everyone who, you know, have struggled through this season, and I don't take it for granted that I had a good time in the quarantine, because it's only by God's grace that, you know, I was able to do so. You know what I'm saying? And it's by God's grace that whatever you're going through in this season, that you will survive and come out on the other side. You just gotta keep believing and stick to Him, regardless of what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? It will work out for your good. So I just, you know, that's all I got, yo. That's pretty much my reflections of the quarantine. So I love y'all. Remember, you can always email me at pinkiesgembox@gmail.com. That's pinkiesgembox@gmail.com for any questions, anything you want to talk about, anything you want to comment on, just comment below and just hit me up, yo. Check me out. My name is Sherelle. I love y'all, and I will see y'all next video. Peace out.